everyone, and welcome back to Middle-earth Gaming, and welcome back to another Middle-earth SBG news update video. Now in today's video, we actually went over a bit in the last video that I did about the made to orders that are coming this month. We now know that they are going to be dropping this weekend. So the next week article that goes up every Sunday, or goes up Monday morning for us here in Australia, that tells us what's going to be on pre-order next weekend, has gone live. And now that we know, we are going to be getting the made to order for the Defense of the North. We haven't got the Fellowship one yet, which is a bit odd. Thought we would have had that one first. But the Defense of the North made to order is coming next Saturday for pre-order. Now, this also does mean that the Defense of the North is probably going to be coming very, very soon. I'm probably expecting it to be March. I have no concrete evidence on that, but I could probably expect it to be coming around March, because that'll give it about a 6-month window between Fall of the Necromancer and Defense of the North. So yeah, we're going to be going through. I know I already did that in the last video, and I'm still trying to play catch up for the time I've had off. Doing everything, but yeah, we're going to go quickly over that. We also has some new Easterling models that got teased and shown off a couple of days ago, so I'll go through that as well. And also there's a new FAQ, which has got quite a mixed response, which is pretty interesting. So we'll have a bit of a talk about that, but we'll go through the articles first, and we'll come back and have a chat. So I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so here we are. We are on the Warhammer community page, and I just want to go over through a few articles in this video, so hope you guys enjoy it. So let's start off with Sunday's preview. So this is what is going to be on pre-order next week. So we have some stuff for Warhammer, Warcry 40k, but this is what we're on about the Middle-earth strategy battle game. So speaking of made to order, several classic Middle-earth sets also making comeback next Saturday. The Mori Goblin Shaman adds magic to your scurrying army, transfixing foes before your horde overwhelms them, while the armored Moria goblins offer a variety of weapons with which to dispatch any foe. The Easterling Warriors Warband creates a wall of blades for your enemies to break against, especially with the support of their new heroes. For the forces of good, Lorien Elf Archers are perfect skirmishers thanks to their skillful archery and evasion, especially led by the Galadriel Protectress of Lothlorien, who can unleash a variety of powerful spells. Howdy's elves with swords and Howdy's elves with bows are perfect for recreating the defenders of Helm's Deep, and the Captain of Dale can perform a heroic march to drive the warriors of Dale towards their victory. These miniatures will all return for a limited time. This is a great opportunity to complete your Middle-earth collection or grab some unique sculpts for a painting project. So yeah, so we have the armored Moria goblins, which look absolutely awesome. I've always wanted to get these guys. Perfect time to pick them up, so I'll definitely be grabbing some of them. The Captains of Dale, I definitely need a few of these for our Hobbit campaign that is hopefully going to be starting this year on the channel. So I definitely need a few of these for Dale, and I just like Dale as well. You know, hashtag Justice for Dale. If any of you guys remember that. The Easterling Warriors, they just look so much better, you know, than the what do you call it, the plastic ones, the pikes, you know. I could just imagine like putting like a few of these sets together, like just a massive shield wall full of pikes. That's just gonna look so cool, especially with the Defense of the North coming up. You know, me building a new board, which I don't think I've talked about yet, but you know, I've hinted at. These guys will definitely be on that board, so I can't wait to see that in action. We have the Galadriel. Not planning on picking this one up, as I've said before. Definitely gonna be picking out some of Howdy's elves, probably a warband of each, but we'll see how we go. The Lorien Elf Archers are very, very cool. You know, old Fellowship sculpts. Definitely probably picking up maybe a pack or two of these, but we'll see. And of course we have the Mori Goblin Shaman, which you know, I'm not a massive fan of Shamans. Never really liked them. They don't really. I don't think they really fit well in Middle-earth essentially. But they are obviously good for the competitive play. Not so much anymore, but you know, if you guys, you know, wanted to pick it up, it's a perfect, and you could even pick it up and just, you know, use it as a captain. You know, probably convert it, probably look pretty good. But yeah, those is all the I know I went through this in the last video, but now we know that they're going to be coming up for pre-order this Saturday, and I'm hoping it's going to be like, you know, the 1 week where you have like the entire week to get your orders in, and I hope they're not, you know, limited run of each things, because the Howdy's always sell out very, very quickly. I could imagine some of these will sell out very, very quickly as well. So I don't think it's been confirmed if they're going to be like made for order for 1 week, or it's going to be, you know, limited stock. We honestly don't know. So I'll let you guys know as soon as we know. But speaking of models, we have some new stuff coming into the game. Of course, we have all the Easterling heroes that have been coming out over the last few months for the Defense of the North. and it seems like it's getting very much closer. Of course, we have the Defense of the North Made to Order coming up this weekend, so I could imagine the Defense of the North to be coming out maybe in a month or two, if not earlier. We'll have to wait and see. But here we go. So Easterling heroes emerge for the Middle-earth strategy battle game. The road goes ever on and on. Middle-earth expert Jay Clare joins us once again to talk about the latest upcoming releases for the strategy battle game. This time we're venturing east to discuss 2 new heroes for the Easterlings and now how they fare on the battlefield. And they look pretty damn good. Obviously you can see the shield guy on the right. That shield's very close to the dragon, the acolyte. No, not the acolytes. The black dragons. I think the black dragons. So it looks like the new Easterling shield is a lot of the new Easterlings getting this shield, which looks pretty cool. So Jay says, when Sauron sent his forces northwards to wage war upon the kingdoms of Erebor and Dale, the Eastlings were commanded to lay waste to the men under walls for their defiance of his rule. A proud and zealous warrior culture, the Eastlings are among the most skilled evil men in Middle-earth, with every aspect of their culture geared towards perfecting the art of war. And this is part of the reason why I'm so excited about this release, is that we're going to be seeing, the kingdoms of Erebor and Dale, Lothlorien, all the northern aspect, the defense of the north essentially, but the war in the north that you don't really hear about. There's not a lot about it, and they're going to go into massive detail here. So I'm so excited for the scenario as well, and really excited for the content it's going to bring into the game, and just the kind of stuff that because you guys know I'm a big scenario player, I'm a big narrative player. This is right up my alley, and I cannot wait for it. And he goes on to say, every Easterling, both male and female, is trained to wield a blade as soon as they are able to hold one, becoming exceptional fighters from an early age. The next release of the Middle-earth Fantasy Strategy Battle Game, oh that's interesting, Fantasy Strategy Battle Game, is a pair of the Eastlings' most revered leaders in the war against Erebor and Dale, Rutabi, General of the Dragon Legion, so I'm guessing that's this guy, and I can't even say that, Broga the Conjurer, which very much seems like a magic wielder. So, this guy looks pretty cool. Not much to say, like I said, I like the shield. Shield's very cool. How do you even paint those eyes? I can't do that. Reporting directly to the Dragon Emperor himself, Rutabi is it Rutabi? Yeah, Rutabi is an exceptional fighter, even by the high standards of the Eastlings. Rutabi commands the assault on Erebor from the front and will show no mercy to any who stand in her way. It's a female. That's interesting. I thought the other one was a female. That's pretty cool though. On the battlefield, Rutabi is an truly exceptional warrior with a fight value of 6. That's pretty crazy. 3 attacks, 3 wounds, 3 might points. Rutabi is more than capable of going toe to toe with the very best heroes of Erebor and Dale. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a big fighter on the battlefield. Shame that she doesn't have a horse, because 3 attacks, 3 wounds, 3 might, 5 value 6 on a horse. That would be pretty insane. But it's probably a wise decision not to have her on a horse. Her counterpart, Mdua, is solely focused on stalling the enemies of the Dark Lord. Rutabi has proven herself to be an expert tactician. In-game, this manifests through her Master of Battle 3+. Oh, she's got Master of Battle, that's crazy. Which will allow her to more often than not copy any heroic actions declared by enemies' heroes within 6 inches. So this is my first time actually reading with this with you guys, so you gain kind of my reactions to this as well, which is, I hope, enjoyable for you guys. Rutabi's cold and ruthless nature is exemplified by her Show No Mercy special rule, which allows her to re-roll fail to wound rolls against any enemy models that are trapped. Position is key. If she traps an important enemy in combat, an enemy model in combat, their demise is all but ensured. So, you definitely want this, definitely with the tactician role for sure, especially with Master of Battle. And re-rolling failed to wound rolls against trapped enemies, like they say, like what Jay says, positioning with this model is definitely key. And it'd be nice to actually get some Eastlings getting the love definitely for this release. I'm hoping Erebor and Dale get some more releases, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh god, look at this guy! Look at that helmet. That just looks amazing. Very, very flowing. He's on a rock. I don't know what it is with miniatures on rocks at the moment for GW, but there's a lot of miniatures on rocks, especially for 40k. So he's on a rock. Is Rutabi on a rock as well? No. No, she's not. I mean, you could technically say it's a rock, but no. But the War Priests are vital to any Easterling forces. They have been gifted with dark powers of sorcery and conjuration. Borogir, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, is the head of the Order of War Priests and has spent many years delving into ancient scrolls and texts in order to further his malign talents. As the Dragon Legion marches upon Erebor and Dale, Borogir unleashes all manner of dark magics upon his foes. It looks very cool. As you might expect, Borogir has a number of magical powers at his disposal during a battle, including both Blade, Wrath, and Fury. Eastling. Like all War Priests, however, Borogir... I don't even know, I'm just going to say Borogir. I'm just going to say Borogir. Borogir gives him access to 2 other magical powers that his underlings cannot manifest, Enchanted Blades and Tremor. Ooh. As a matter of dark magics, Borogir has plenty of will at his disposal. 5 points, in fact. 5 points will, that's pretty crazy. His Sorceress Adept special rule means that if he rolls a natural 6 when making casting tests, he will regain a point of will, giving him the chance to keep casting magical powers if he can roll that all-important 6. So that's pretty decent. Rutabi and Borgir are ideal additions to the Dark Lord's armies in the north, providing the Eastlands with extra versatility on the battlefield. So that's very cool. Very cool. You could say he's a war priest. He's basically a shaman. I've never been a fan of shamans, but you know, he's just a cool model. I might pick him up. We'll have to wait and see. I rarely use shamans, and I don't know about you guys, but war priests are basically shamans, just you know, magnified to 11. You know, a fancy way of saying shamans. So but yeah, very cool. 2 new models coming into the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and we're gonna go over to one more thing. Is that the FAQ has come out this week. Now this has sparked a lot of controversy, a lot of talk, and a lot of memes on the various forums, especially with the Vanquishers. I'm not going to go through everything. The FAQ is in this article, guys. I will put a link to it in the description below if you haven't seen it already. But there's been a few changes. The Vanquishers obviously are big. I unfortunately never got to play them competitively. I'm guessing you can still, you know, if your opponent allows to. Obviously not in tournaments, but you know, if home scenarios, or you know, just playing with your mates. The big thing is that they've been changed a lot in this FAQ, that you must take Gandalf, because you know, if you're at a points level where you're going to take all of them, it doesn't really matter. But you know, at lower points values, Gandalf wasn't really taken as much. Obviously, you take Galadriel, you'd take Saruman, you'd probably take Elrond, and then maybe Gandalf, then Radagast. It really depends. But the other big thing is that, as it says here, as a result, we have tweaked this rule slightly. It allows the Vanquishers to cast magical powers whilst in combat, but prevents them from casting the Wrath of Bruinen, Nature's Wrath, or Sorceress Blast magical powers. This should still allow them to showcase their impressive magical abilities while giving the opportunity giving the opportunity for the opponents a fighting chance in combat. I'm not a massive fan on this change, because the Vanquishers are, you know, there's not many models in the army. You know, you're getting 5. Was it Galadriel, Elrond, Saruman, Radagast, and Gandalf? That's 5 models. I think that's everyone in the Legion. So you're getting 5 models. So to counteract that, I always thought that, you know, Sorceress Blasting in combat, doing that kind of stuff, would actually be helpful. Obviously, I've never played it at a tournament, so you know, it could be overpowered, it could be broken. I've heard of games that it's been like that, but it just gives them a fighting chance. You know, they're more often than not, they are going to be, they're going to be outnumbered, and so this gives them a fighting chance to do that. We'll just have to wait and see how it turns out, you know, over the next coming months. But you know, I was not a massive fan of that. But yeah, that's the big one that is in this update. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. There's a few things as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the FAQ. Definitely a very controversial, well, not controversial, but very meme heavy, and I guess controversial. A lot of people have been talking about it since it dropped as well. So there we go, guys. That is everything that I'm going to be covering in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I know there's a bit of a umming and ahhing on the various groups about the FAQ. You know, the Vanquishers and Necromancer being, you know, I wouldn't say nerfed as much. I still think they're going to be like a bit of a powerhouse, but definitely not as, you know, as good. Especially in lower points games, it's going to be a bit harder for them to be as good as they once were. You know, if you take them more, it's obviously going to be the same. In some respects at least. The new Easterling models, they look really cool. I know, you know, some people, I myself don't have Easterlings at the moment, but I am planning on making an Easterling army for Defense of the North. So when I, you know, massive Erebor and city, you know, Battle of Dale siege game. It's gonna be awesome. And the made to orders, let me know what you guys think about the made to orders in the comment section below. I know we were talking about them in the last video, but yeah, let me know, what are you guys planning on picking up as well. Like I said, I'm probably planning on picking up the Easterlings, the Goblins, probably everything except the Goblin Shaman and Galadriel, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a massive fan of Shamans, and I already have a couple of Galadriels, and I'm not, you know, that's probably one of my least favorite Galadriels. So I know people love that model, but I've already got the Vanquisher's Galadriel, so I don't really need another version of that, essentially. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Let's get a good discussion going. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, happy gaming.